guys, welcome to my channel.
Good morning, guys. Meet Tosin. Tosin, say hi.
Hi.
I'm sure she's not comfortable because she wants to do her makeup. Everybody on set, say hello. Okay, Zoe, say hello.
Hello.
Today is all about Tosin. Tosin came all the way from Lagos to train us on social media management, specialization on Instagram. So before we go to the office for the training, we want to do some work. However, this video is not about that. This video is about all the fun places I'm going to be taking her to. Hopefully, I hope I can do, as much as we plan to. Olumo Rock, the zoo. Fingers crossed. Today we're also going to be getting a Torishe's hair washing basin. But yeah, that's just a brief introduction. Let's get started with the day. So this is from the day before, and this is day one of the training. Tosin was teaching our team at Jula Global social media management, like I said earlier. And this is just a cross section of our team. I love you guys. I love you so much. I know they watched the vlog. So here's the next day, which is where I started the vlog from. Tosin has a short video she was working on, like an announcement type thing, and I just decided that, you know what, we can do it at home. Let's do it.
No, by me. No.
What?
No.
Don't touch that.
Go away.
When you hear action, this is your main camera. Don't. This one is recording, but don't look at it. So you'll be looking inside this lens, not around it, but inside it. That's like you're looking to the person. Once we were done with Tosin's shoot, we went back to the office for the conclusion of the class. And see all these adults, they couldn't just pose to take a picture. Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Tosin. And thank you for PJ for allowing Tosin come. So Tosin came all the way from Lagos, and one of the things she talked about was how beautiful the town is and how she's very surprised by how much there is no traffic compared to Lagos. And that's just basically because of our population, as like comparing to Lagos. These cars are parked, by the way. This is Adire Mall, and now we're now on our way to Olumo Rock. Before the journey to Olumo Rock, we went to get a Torishe's washing hair basin or hair wash basin. So I'll show you that in tomorrow's Vlogmas. I love to observe and appreciate the architecture around, all of these areas, because it's just so beautiful, and I like how old and rustic and how they just give me that old school vibe. I love it. So we're currently at Olumo Rock, and Olumo Rock is what gives Abeokuta the name, under the rock. So that's the rock they're talking about when they say Abeokuta. When we got there at the gate, they took our temperatures and told us how much the cost or the charge will be. 1,000 naira per person to climb the rock. It's a different price if you just want to chill at the car park. There are different packages. If Tosin didn't come to Abeokuta, we would have not come to Olumo Rock today, even though we live in Abeokuta. So most times if you live in a place where there's an attraction, you will not go. You did not appreciate it until somebody in the house appreciate it.
Are we in the mountain?
No, yes, we have to come down. The mountain is behind us, so we have to climb the mountain. Are you excited? Please, I have a question. Who's that little girl with the pink shoes? Is that Zoe? Because as long as I remember from her photo shoot for her 3rd birthday, Madame was telling me she's shy, but look at her now at the rock. One thing about Zoe is that she's really fearless and she loves adventures. She was ready to run up that rock, and even when we're done, she wanted to go back up. So I thought she was tired. I was very worried. I didn't want her to come. There were so many thoughts in my head, but I'm happy she came because she had fun. We're on our way to the gallery. They have different spots where you can stop and take a look. If you want to buy stuff, you can buy, or else you just move on. So we had 2 tour guides, Miss Remilekun, I think it's Mrs. Remilekun, and the other guy. So they took us in here, and then there is another person who's going to take us around and show us the artworks. Some of these artworks he did it himself, and it was just really nice going around to see.
size. It shows the modern look of the rock. But there's something about the painting that should strike your attention, and with due respect to our ladies, imagine Madame were to be lying down on her bed. Watch this. Sorry, ma. Bend. This formation. Imagine she's now looking up to the sky with the head, the bust. She seems to be pregnant, even with the foot and the Rocco tree in her shade. But this has nothing to do with the history or culture of the people. I'm only saying it from an artistic point of view. Meaning, don't go back out there and start saying Olumo Rock is a woman. No, cans. Recycle trash cans. Touch the humans at the top. Feel the. He could have painted it directly, but no, he took his time to do so.
The artwork is fascinating, that particular one of Oshodi. If you'd like to get any of the things you saw earlier, please reach out to me. My email will be on the screen and I will help you go to Olumo Rock and find a way to send it to you anywhere you are around the world. Going up now, this is showtime, guys. Showtime. Our tour guys will introduce themselves and we'll be gone.
I'm Reminekun by name.
So my name is Olumo.
So we have 3 stages on this rock, and we have 2 ways that leads to the rock. We have an elevator way and a footway, but you pay for the footway, so you are going through the footway.
And what's the price for elevator?
You want to pay for the elevator way?
If you pay for the elevator, it's 2,000 per person.
Okay, we want to pay for the
elevator.
elevator way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're ready to pay.
Since you have paid,
No, we'll pay.
No, we'll pay the balance.
Get and pay again.
Oh yeah, let them come.
Okay, let's go.
Don't worry.
You don't want to say that.
Use your feet. Use your foot. Don't worry. That's the most enjoyable aspect of coming.
120 steps after, we'll get to the first point, which is the hardest. This is the hardest actually from my experience. I was running because I just wanted to get it over with. I was a bit nervous, and then my ankle started to hurt. Was it my ankle or my knee? Somewhere in my leg was hurting, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So we're almost there. The tree over there on the top is the first, landing point, and they call it the rest point or resting point. And so I was really excited to get there and sit down for a few minutes before we move along. So this place is called Lishabi Gardens. Lishabi is one of the warriors that fought during the war, and she was just explaining it to us. Sorry, it was a bit windy here, so the sound was not good at all. You can stop here to take some palm wine. They sell some things here, but it's not that great. We didn't even try. So we had water that we were just sipping on, and we're listening to good old history. We're at the stage 1. When they say people should walk out, it's not the year word. You will face it. Tosin, she can't even talk. She can't even talk. Man, I didn't know I'll feel it. Alright, so Vlogmas, we're on this. We can do this. Are we ready? This is what the view looks like from that first point of, climbing to the rock. This is what the view looks like, and it's absolutely breathtaking. It's so beautiful. I love it. Let me know if you like vlogs like this in the comments. Let me know what you like about this vlog. Here is my daughter and my husband, ready to roll. So Zoe surprised me on this particular day because she wasn't exhausted and she didn't complain, she didn't cry, and I'm just so grateful for that.
This is the first point on the second stage of the rock. We have the main shrine here, where they normally make sacrifices to God Almighty and to this rock once in a year. They do that every 5th of August, once in a year. They make sacrifice to this rock with a big black cow. As I see this place, only 2 people are allowed to enter inside that place. The paramount ruler of the land and the chief priest. We have 4 kings in Abeokuta. Alake of Egbaland, Oshileoke of Fenu, Abura of Babura, and Olumo Rock. But out of the 4 kings, Alake is the paramount of them. So only the Alake and the chief priests will enter inside this place, saying prayers. They'll pray for the peace and unity of the land, and also pray for the climbers of the rock, for calamity not to befall anyone.
Is there really a deity there?
The rock. They believe the rock is now a deity there.
I find it very interesting that some people would worship, things that the hand of the creator has made. Like, why don't you just worship God? So this spot is called Orisha Olumo Chamber. So they've made a god out of this rock. Some people have made a god out of this rock. And this is the view from the second point of the rock climbing experience. And it's absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. Here I am, trying to find my way. So where you saw earlier was the first point of the second layer And we're now on our way to the second point of the second layer, and you see some pretty interesting things there, like the tomb of this man. I don't remember his name, but that's, if you can read it, that's what it says. So legend has it that he was the first one who would show people around, and his house was really close to that point where he was buried. And then they showed us this really interesting cave. It's actually not just one. There's a couple of them in there where the warriors used to use as a hideout during the war. And we're able to go in, and Egba wartime hideout. You see that sign over there? That's what it says. So we're able to go in and experience what it felt like. Inside the caves, they had these little things that they had created in the rock where they used to use to grind maize and all of those things. The tour guide told us PJ was excited to go in with Zoe, and I thought it was so cute just because he was, squatting a little bit to go in. Zoe was doing the same. Can you imagine?
Abeokuta means under the rock or beneath the rock. So if you come to this town where you have not been to this place, you have not been to the original Abeokuta. Now I'm welcoming you and inviting you to the
Welcome to Abeokuta. Let's go.
So if you have not come here, you have not come to Abeokuta. So welcome, you want to come?
Welcome to Abeokuta.
So, sir, we have some priestesses there. I don't know if you like to follow this place. We have some priestesses that have some idol. The oldest of them is 135. But she might be there or she might not be there.
For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Let's go.
This thing you are seeing here is called Ewiafoko Yoruba. And this one is a special one. It's only used for the Alaki of the balance. Whenever they want to store a new Alaki, the paramount is like this. So that means it cannot die. No, it's always like that.
Something you need to know is that whenever you come through this part, there's another part that you don't have to, see the priestesses. You have to give them some money, just to show respect, and then you just.
The leaves on this serve as a soup in the northern part of the country. They call the thing Ume and Kuka in the northern part. We have Yoshi. Yoruba used to make, they said, Ipa Ikapa, Ado Ikapa, Ipa Ikoshe. That is, there's no way you hug that tree that your hand will get over the tree. So they used to pray that the hand of the enemy will not prevail over someone. So with this tree,
now we proceed to our way to the other side where we're going to get to the peak of the rock. But the sunlight is so beautiful, and of course I just had to play around. So beautiful. I'm thinking of coming to do a photo shoot here, but I don't know for what project, but it's just so beautiful.
That the warriors,
Okay.
some of the warriors died, some survived. So these two standing warriors.
Now it's show time. You actually have another choice on how to get to the peak, but they said this is the fun part, and so we decided to go with it. It's safe though. Because the tour guides, again, they'll show you how, and so you just find your way going up and up until you get there. It gets a little scary, but once you have the right shoes, that's also important. You should be fine. Zoe was fearless. She was just doing her thing with PJ, and here I was, nice picture spots. We're the ones that used to find it. And then you have to carefully follow the instruction of the tour guide. Very important. So it's very important to get a tour guide, and of course they're not free. You just have to give them something when you're done. There's no price for them, but you give them something when you're done. And then this this, what would you call this thing? Tosin got so scared because when she saw the bottom, she put her phone in her bag. Ah! Oh my god. And then after that part, then you get to the point where it's very, very steep, very sharp, steep slope, and then you just have to run up to the peak. Very beautiful, guys. If you're coming to Abeokuta, please let me know. I'm going to be very happy to do this again if I have the time for it. So this is the steep slope. The guy, tour guide, took me up and had to come back to get everybody else. And then here's the peak of the mountain. Let me let you listen to the tour guide. She was showing us around the city, different parts where we could see from here. And after that we sang, and it was such a good time. Did you have fun?
Massive fun.
Until next time, don't forget to be the best
Version of you. Bye.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Tomorrow is still Vlogmas, and I'm going to be putting out the vlog from when we got the washing basin for our Torishe, and I'll be making a special announcement. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Until next time, bye.